And welcome back to Video Productions as we are broadcasting tonight from Van Meter Stadium on the campus of Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School. Of course, Van Meter Stadium getting the artificial surface for the first time in its history this season. This is the 21st meeting between both of these ball clubs. George Washington leading the series 12 games to 8. The last win for Beckley came in 2018 with a 38-35 home victory over GW. That ended a 7-year skid. Last year, GW returned to favor as they defeated the Flying Eagles by the final score of 27-12. The Patriots, this is their 11th time entering Van Meter Stadium, and they have a winning record of 6 wins and 4 losses. The Patriots are coached by Steve Edwards Jr. in his 25th year with an overall record of 171 wins and 103 losses. And I tell you, Coach Edwards has done an excellent job in his career as he has had 16 winning seasons, coming off a 8-4 record 1 year ago, advancing into the second round of the Class AAA field of the playoffs. And the Edwards family, the Edwards name, that has been a fixture in Patriots football throughout the years because his father, Steve Edwards Sr., won a state title for the Patriots in 1982. And you talk about playing defense. In that 1982 championship year, George Washington ran the table. They defeated Princeton 14-7, Parkersburg 13-6, and North Marion 13-9. The only school that North Marion, they've dropped down into AA. But Coach Edwards' father, during his time here at as head coach from 1968 through 1983, racked up 99 victories. You talk about the Flying Eagles of Beckley. They're led by junior quarterback Maddox McMillan. McMillan on the season, he has passed for just under 1,000 yards. He needs 60 yards throughout the air today. 8 touchdowns, 8 picks on the season. And, of course, he is a threat to run the football. Hezekiah Creasy is the leading rusher on this team, the senior, with just over 300 yards rushing. Of course, Nate Drayton, he'll get some carries as well. And then you take a look at the receiving core, Kenyon Cook and Chase Colucci. Colucci is a senior, Cook is a junior. For the Flying Eagles, they lost in a shootout, to Greenbrier East 1 week ago by the final score of 49-46 after being blown out here at home the week before to the Huntington Highlanders. So a lot of improvement. Coach Sterrett in his third year at the helm at Woodrow. And you just want to see his team improve week in and week out. And they did last week as the offense was able to put up 46 points. But Beckley, they had been victimized by, like a lot of programs, like the injury bug so far in 2020. And they're also playing a lot of young players as well. As the captains for Beckley standing with the American flag. And the captains tonight, number 34, Colton Ray. Number 51 is Devin Gaulden. Gaulden plays on both sides of the football. Also, you have Derek Quattrone. He is out there tonight, number 82. And carrying the American flag is Jaleel Worrell. Worrell is, again, wearing number 62. And he's carrying the American flag as we'll get ready to have the coin toss between both of these ball clubs as we're just moments away from kickoff here from Van Meter Stadium. We'll return with more high school football. Kickoff is next on Video Productions. It's presented by United Bank.
My name is Dante, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is the authentic taste of it. You can tell it's freshly breaded, seasoned perfectly, and it just has this unique taste that compares to no other. Once I bite into it,
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100-plus stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Welcome back to Van Meter Stadium on the campus of Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School. High school football on this Friday night between the Patriots of George Washington coming in with a record of 1-1 and the Flying Eagles of Beckley Woodrow Wilson as Beckley looking for their second win of the season. They only got it 1 week ago, but they lost in the shootout to Greenbrier East by the final score of 49-46. Beckley has won the toss. They have elected to receive. Now, 2 weeks ago, outside of the quarterback and maybe Creasy a little bit, they were unable to get an effective ground game going against the Highlanders' big front four. Last week, they were able to throw the football. They were able to run the football. And although it was a loss to Greenbrier East only 2 losses on the season. They're a playoff team at this current time in Class AAA. So, despite the loss, this ball club should have a ton of confidence coming in to tonight's game. Now, on paper, everyone is assuming that the Patriots are huge favorites in tonight's game, which everyone is correct. However, back in 2018, same scenario, GW riding high that year, Flying Eagles having a bad year, and the Flying Eagles came out of Van Meter Stadium with a home victory. Teeing it up now for GW will be their kicker, Michael Hughes. He's a senior at 6'2" and 150. Back deep to receive is number 6, Kenyon Cook, over on the near side. And also Jace Colucci over on the far side. And we're going to kick it off. 48 minutes of football from Raleigh County, and it's going to be a touchback. Nice, strong leg. So the Beckley offense will hit the field for the first time to open this game. I was supposed to be joined in the broadcast booth tonight by my longtime partner, Pedro Ledger, but Pedro was stuck behind a wreck in Wyoming County. No way that he could have made it here tonight. First down and 10 now for Beckley. Ball on their own 20-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side. McMillan is going to give the straight handoff and nothing doing. Creasy on the carry, and he was gobbled up immediately by 33 Michael Ray, the 5'10", 185-pound senior. Gain of 1, second down and 9. They tried to run on the right side of that line behind number 51, Devin Gaulden, 52, Christian Burks. McMillan back to pass, plenty of times. Going to air it out there with Colucci. It's underthrown slightly. Coverage on the play by Brody Thompson. It'll be third down and long. If McMillan could have hit Colucci in stride, it may have been 6. So it's going to be third down and long now coming up. Here comes a Little General instant replay as he'll nice protection by the offensive line. Good pocket. There's the throw out there, one-on-one coverage. And actually it was through the hand of Colucci, the wideout. Slightly behind him, but still a catchable ball. So third down, 9. Ball on the 21-yard line. Press coverage now by the defense. All 11 guys are jamming that line over the middle. It's going to be dropped at the 40-yard line. And that ball was thrown nicely on a dime, tight coverage to Elijah Redford. So 2 drop passes and a quick 3 and out now for GW. Another Little General instant replay. Again, nice pass blocking. They brought the heat that time over the middle. And on the coverage for the Patriots is Isaiah Townsend. So 4th down, back deep to receive the punt is going to be Townsend. High snap, hauled down, and it's going to be a short punt. It's not going to be a good one. It's going to take a GW bounce from the 42 to the 38. So excellent field position now for the Patriots. Punting the foosball that time was Mollahan. So it's 1st down and now 10 for the Patriots. Ball on the 37-yard line. Excellent field position. Empty backfield. Back to pass. Plenty of time. And little out pattern, and it's going to be a 1st down. Pass is caught by Townsend. Nice little route that time. Inside the 25, Kimball on the tackle. Nice play there by the quarterback. Again, plenty of time. Nice pocket by that offensive line. And a good throw by Robert Alexander. Beckley should show him blitz. Here it comes. Rolling out. And that's going to be a circle screen. It's going to be caught inside the 15, inside the 10. And still lower the shoulder all the way down to about the 2-yard line. Rolling out. Throw across the field on a little circle screen. Nice catch. They're made by number 3. That's Taryn Fitzpatrick. And another Little General instant replay is Alexander. You saw him that time as he just rose out, little circle screen, and no one there. And look at the receiver fighting for the yards down to about the 2-yard line where it's 1st down and go. Alexander now under center. Straight dive handoff, and it's going to be a touchdown for George Washington, but a flag is on the play. So it's going to be illegal procedure, 5-yard penalty. It'll be a 1st and go now at the 7. So wipe the touchdown off the scoreboard by Michael Ray. I'll tell you, that offensive line for GW really winning the battle up front, including number 75, Race Bullock, 5'10", 250 junior. Also, you have number 75, number 56, Lath Gannum. He's a sophomore. So 1st and go at the 7. Alexander under center. Straight handoff. Nothing doing right there. Met by a host of Flying Eagles. And the 2 out there on the play was number 35, Matthew Moore. Also number 7, Eli Kimball. No gain. 2nd down, go from the 7. Left tackle for GW is number 59, and that's David Knox. He's a senior. Straight handoff this time inside the 5, the 3, the 2, the 1, touchdown. Behind nice, nifty blocking. Mullet, one of the guys leading the way for Michael Ray, so he's actually scored a couple times on that drive. Again, another Little General instant replay. There's the handoff. Nice blocking. Now it's a nice seal block there by 59 David Knox to turn his defensive lineman around. Hughes with the point after. Hose down. The kick is up, and it's through there good. 9.5 to play in the 1st. 7-0 is your score. Beckley trailing. They'll have the ball next. This is High School Football Video Productions being presented by United Bank.
My name is Dante, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is the authentic taste of it. You can tell it's freshly breaded, seasoned perfectly, and it just has this unique taste that compares to no other. Once I bite into it,
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
Rocktober all month long at Lewis Nissan with the Nissan Owner Appreciation Event with additional incentives on all models and half off all synthetic oil changes. Bad credit, no credit, low credit, we can help. This is the one you've been waiting for. With the largest incentives of the year, 0% financing available, plus your trade is worth more than ever. Lewis Nissan is the state's largest Nissan dealer with the highest customer satisfaction. So load up the whole crew and stop by Lewis Nissan.
George Washington draws first blood. They're up 7-0 here. 9.5 minutes to go in the first quarter here from Van Meter Stadium. Hughes with the kickoff. First kick was a touchback. Second kick, about 5 yards deep in the end zone. So for the second consecutive drive, Beckley will start on their own 20-yard line. That scoring drive ate up $1:42 off the clock. 35 yards through the air, 7 on the ground. First down and 10. Under center is going to be Matt McMillan. Little counter tray that time, and nothing there. Gain of about 2. Creasy on the carry, and on the tackle was Hayden Hatfield. Well, folks, on this drive, I'm practicing because when I'm broadcasting tomorrow, it's required to have a mask in the press box, and I wear glasses, so it's going to be an adventure tomorrow with the fog. So I'm trying to practice tonight. Second down, 7 from the 23. Toss pitch, nice block by Redford, and a tackle, borderline horse collar there by Townsend. Official said nope. Creasy on the carry. Third down and 3. And for Beckley, what you want to do is you just want to rattle the chains. That's an old saying from former Belfry assistant coach, Belfry, Kentucky assistant coach Steve Mickey. Third down and 3. Wing T set. Hand off Redford. Try to go over the left side. He's going to be short. Fourth down. Tackled on the play there by Michael Ray. Fourth down and about 1.5 yards. Beckley's offense going to stay on the field, and now the punting unit's going to come out. Yeah, I think it was just a little bit too soon to be going for it. You got to watch a fake, however. Play clock's down to 10. Back deep to receive will be number 33 for GW. That's going to be Michael Ray. And we have a whistle. Timeout, Flying Eagles. We'll take it as well. 7:37 remaining in the quarter. 7-0 is your score. They're trailing. We'll be back right after this.
Has been celebrating the lives of your loved ones for 5 generations. Since 1900, they have helped you remember them with love and respect. It is good to have folks that you can trust.
Calfee Funeral Home, honoring wonderful lives.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
At United Bank, banking means more than financial solutions. It means rallying around the causes that are important to our customers, employees, and communities. While we have grown in size and presence, we have never forgotten our roots. By giving back to our local communities and funding business development, we help fuel economic growth. Our success is your success, because to us, this is home. United Bank, West Virginia's bank, proud to be united with the Mountaineers. Member FDIC.
And Beckley goes for it on fourth down. Creasy over the right side. And they just barely, by the nose of the football, get the first down. Here's a Little General instant replay. Under center, following the timeout. Little counter trade. Nice trap there by the left guard. And that was the key block. The ceiling of that block was 53, James Carter. First down and 10 from the 30. When you're huge underdogs, nothing to lose, you can gamble. There's a short pass. It's going to be complete to Redford. Gain about 4. And with the tackle for GW is going to be number 48. Remembered a couple of weeks ago here at Van Meter Stadium, the Flying Eagles unable to establish a ground game, so they had to utilize a short passing game. And McMillan attempted 48 passes that night. Second down 5, the ball at the 35-yard line. McMillan, quarterback draw, and he's met at a point of attack. Michael Ray met him, number 33 in the middle. It's going to bring up another third down situation. Nope. Lost of 2, back to the 33, so third down and 7. I tell you what, Michael Ray read that play to perfection right there. He knew what was coming. Trip receivers to the bottom, empty backfield, 5 wide, 2 up top. McMillan back to pass, being flushed, and he is going to throw it. It's going to be tipped, nearly intercepted. Fourth down. The intended receiver that time for Beckley was Campbell. Nice backdoor pursuit by the Patriot defense. So let's see what the Flying Eagles will dial up right here. 6 minutes ago on a stopped first quarter clock. Mollahan's going to kick. Ray back deep to receive at about his own 32. It's a high snap. End over end kick. It hits at the 43. It's going to bounce out of bounds. At the 44-yard line. So another nice fielding start for GW. McMillan 1 of 4 passing through the air, 5 yards. Creasy's the leading rusher. He has 9 yards rushing. 6 attempts as a team, only 9 yards so far. So far, Alexander throwing the football 2 of 2 passes for 35 yards. First down and 10 at the 44-yard line. Alexander from the gun. Toss pitch. It's bobbled twice and able to get a hand on it. And there's a fumble on the play. Well, that was all fouled up there by the Patriots, but looks like they were able to fall on top of it. On the tackle for Beckley was number 34, Colton Ray, bobbling it a couple of times. It's number 1, John Getz, the senior. It was just this pitch toss, and they got positive yardage. He bobbled the pitch, bobbled again, and then Ray knocked it loose. However, it was a gain of 3, second down 7. Man in motion, and the ball's on the ground again. Alexander's going to have to eat it. That's a TFL. So now the Patriots offense, they're behind the chains. Third down and 12. So this is a big conversion, third down for both these teams. This is the first third down conversion of the night attempt for the Patriots. Again, on their opening drive, they scored. In Woodrow Wilson football presented by Chick-fil-A. Back to pass. Over the middle. It's going to be too tall. Incomplete. Zone coverage. The intended receiver for the Patriots was Brody Thompson. So a punting situation now for Hughes. And I tell you, Michael Hughes, we've seen his leg on a couple kickoffs, and Jace Colucci standing inside his own 10-yard line, showing the respect of the leg for this young man. That's a confidence builder there for Beckley, stopping GW after they marched down the field like Sherman invading Atlanta during the Civil War. On a run from the 15, Colucci breaks a tackle. He's across midfield. He gets another block. He high hurdles the defender at the 25. 85 yards to Patriots. Touchdown, Jace Colucci. As he caught that one on a dead sprint run at around the 15-yard line. A little general instant replay right here. On a dead sprint run at about the 16. And breaking a couple of tackles, he has the wall. And watch the hurdle there at the 25-yard line. Touchdown. Boy, I tell you what, that'll be a little bit of a electrifying. I thought initially it was going to be a block in the back, but when I saw on the replay, the extra point's good. The block came from the side on the shoulder. So the instant replay, to my opinion, it was a good call by the officials. We're tied at 7. We'll return with more high school football video production. This is presented by Chick-fil-A.
Uncertain times. It's reassuring that our county has a sheriff like Mike Rutherford. Here's what your neighbors have to say about our sheriff.
He supports local law enforcement. It doesn't matter what uniform you're wearing, Sheriff Rutherford will support you. He's taking care of his guys, his deputies. He's gotten them equipment, pay raises, and has really got the vision on where the Sheriff's Department should go for the future.
My commitment to you is to protect you and your family.
Please vote for Mike Rutherford.
I'm Stuart Caldwell. For more than 40 years, I and my firm have vindicated the rights of individuals hurt by defective drugs, defective chemicals, and other products. Now I'm teaming with Booth to take on the big drug companies to vindicate the rights of children born with NAS. There are significant legal proceedings that could affect you and your child's legal rights.
If you're the parent or guardian of a child who you believe is born dependent on opioids, you need to act now.
Tied at 7 apiece, and if you're just tuning in, we'll get the kickoff return by Jace Colucci. We'll probably do this after, if we can, after the next play. 84 yards as he high hurdled the defender at the 25-yard line. I thought it was a block in the back initially, but a good no call by the official. And we'll get that for you coming up right after this play. As there's the kickoff, end over end, brought down inside the 10. Over the 20, bouncing out across the 30, over the 35, and here's field position once again. All right, here comes the instant replay. The highlight is Little General style, Little General Stores instant replay on a dead run at the 16-yard line. If you missed this was Jace Colucci, the senior. You had a wall, borderline block right there. Here comes the hurdle at the 25-yard line and going in. So first down and 10 for GW. The ball on the 37-yard line. Alexander from out of the gun, and just like that, we are tied. Man in motion. They fake the counter trade. There's a fullback dive, breaking a couple of tackles with Michael Ray, and the beast won't go down. He's across midfield for the first down. What they did was they brought a back in motion. They faked the counter tray, gave a fullback belly dive, and getting all the way down to the 46-yard line.
I have no idea what you just said.
We're trying to figure out who number 8 is for GW. First down and 10. Man in motion again. There's a handoff. There's a couple of seams. Breaking it to the outside, inside the 30, inside the 20, inside the 10. Wrestled down. That's the Anthony Rice, the senior. Good blocking by the left guard and tackle for the Patriots offensive line right here. They just bring a man in motion, same play with a different back. Nice couple of blocks. Mullet was one of the guys out there on that block, and Wright just taking Gaulden for a piggyback ride inside the 10-yard line. First and go at the 8. So the Patriots, they're not dilly-dallying around right here. See if Alexander's going to straight hand off the back. Who's in the backfield? Nope, roll out. They fake it. Here comes the circle screen. It is going to be incomplete. That first play like that went for big yardage and a score. Redfern was on the coverage, and he nearly picked it. And that's how you can get a wide receivers lit up like a Christmas tree right there. Second down and goal, ball from the 8-yard line. Encroachment, and they didn't. Now they have to call it. If Colton Ray, number 34, would have just jumped back on sides and would have never said anything, or the flag would have never been called because he didn't touch anybody. He got back. There was no call, but he was frustrated at himself, and the side judge over there had to call it. So it's now first and goal, or second and goal from the 4. Alexander, straight handoff, touchdown. Touchdown by Anthony Valentine. So the Patriots now retake the lead late first quarter, 13-7. Again, the Patriots offensive line, they are on the line of scrimmage. It's just a straight handoff for Alexander and right up through the middle. You saw number 63, Zachariah Crayson, 6'3", 280 on the lead block right there. Hughes on for another extra point attempt. Hold is down. The kick is up, and it is good. 2:52 to go in the quarter. Patriots on top, 14-7. It is Woodrow Wilson, Flying Eagle football on Video Productions, presented by Chick-fil-A.
That R.T. Rogers Oil Company of Hinton provides you with propane heaters and log sets. For nearly 50 years, they have delivered heating fuel to thousands of households in southern West Virginia. At their Beckley Liberty Fueling Station on Eisenhower Drive, they refill small tanks and even their motorhomes, and 24-hour service for gas purchases with any major credit card. R.T. Rogers Oil Company, keeping the customers as their priority. Your comfort is their business. 304-466-1733.
Rocktober all month long at Lewis Nissan with the Nissan Owner Appreciation Event, with additional incentives on all models and half off all synthetic oil changes. Bad credit, no credit, low credit, we can help. This is the one you've been waiting for. With the largest incentives of the year, 0% financing available, plus your trade is worth more than ever. Lewis Nissan is the 6th largest Nissan dealer with the highest customer satisfaction. So load up the whole crew and stop by Lewis Nissan.
Welcome back to Van Meter Stadium as the Patriots, with 100 yards of total offense, they have a 14-7 lead. Let's see about Hughes here. So far, he's 2 for 2, 2 kickoffs, 2 touchbacks. Chase Colucci, an 84-yard kickoff return on a punt, and that's going to be through the end zone for another touchback. And we're going to have a personal foul, sportsmanlike conduct call on somebody. If it's on Beckley, it's going to be half the distance to the goal line. If it's on the Patriots, the ball will be advanced up to the 35. Some scores throughout AAA in West Virginia. And it's going to be on against the Patriots, so that's some more breathing room up to the 35-yard line. Beckley, only 14 yards of total offense in this game. But number 8, Spring Valley, leading number 2, Bridgeport, 14-0. Bridgeport is defending AA state champions. However, they have advanced up to AAA this year. Number 13, Parkersburg leads 10th ranked John Marshall 7-0. Number 14, Princeton leading Lincoln County 14-0. Lincoln County comes into the matchup with a record of 3-2. McMillan, straight handoff. Creasy. And Creasy, very little running room. And you have a flag late, Michael Ray on the tackle. Could be a horse call. Yep, that's what it is. So now you're getting the Salvation Army yards for Beckley, as GW has gave Beckley 30 yards in penalty yardage on this drive. Christmas coming early. Hey, number 15, Shady Spring, and Class AA, number 15, Ripley, and AAA and AA Shady Spring, they're scoreless in the first quarter. Number 16, Washington, leading Jefferson 14-0. Morgantown in the second frame, leading Lindsley 14-0. First down to 10 at the 47. And there's a handoff, and again, very little running room over the left side of that offensive line. Creasy on the carry tackle made by number 63, Zachariah Crayson, 6'3", 280 junior. Preston University, they're scoreless. You know, I was supposed to be in the broadcast booth tonight by Pedro Ledger. Here comes a little general instant replay. And again, a nice tackle by that young man. Number 63, Zachariah Creasy. Handoff again. Creasy, he's got some running room before he's knocked out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That'll be a Beckley first down. And the safety took the brunt of that hit. Hargrove on the tackle. There's DeAnthony Wright, number 5, coming up. A little bit late, but just a pitch out that time. Nice blocking. And a first down. So first down and 10 now for Beckley at the 34-yard line. The Patriots are 6-4 all time in Van Meter Stadium. 2018, Beckley winning on this field in a shootout, 38-35. Under center, man in motion. And here comes a toss pitch the other way up the middle of Creasy. And Creasy's going to battle his way for a first down. So now the run game is starting to be a factor in this drive. Little general instant replay coming up. And all this is just a pitch, Creasy up the middle, hits slowed down by the judge, and number 17 for GW is like, thanks a lot right there, slowing him down just a little bit. We don't have all the correct numbers for the Patriots roster, so we apologize. And no gain, very little gain on that play. Under 90 seconds remaining in the quarter. Ball at the 17-yard line. It's a tight formation, overloaded to the right side. Man in motion. Counter trade left, up the middle. Touchdown, perfectly drawn up. Kenyon Cook. Double tight, busted formation. Bring a man in motion on the counter trade. That's a counter trap over left side. And watch this. They bring Creasy in motion right, left. Nice block there by number 62 for Beckley. That was Jaleel Worrell. And now we're a PAT attempt away of tying this one back up. It's under a minute remaining in the quarter. Nice looking drive, nice adjustments there for Coach Sarah. Snap is down after it was bobbled and good. We're tied at 14. We'll be back with more Flying Eagles football action on Video Productions presented by Chick-fil-A.
When it comes to uncertain financial times, United Bank has a very unique perspective. Seasons may change, but United Bank is always a constant, providing you safety, security, and sound decision-making. That's the reason we've been in business since 1839. Safe, sound, secure. It's the hallmark of our success. United Bank, at your service.
Hey there, I'm Aisha, and my favorite thing about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is how easy you can share them with your friends. They taste fresh, they're crispy, you can taste that every single one is unique. The top tier, best chicken nuggets ever. You guys should put that in the commercial.
Hi, my name is Brian, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is you can taste the different types of cheeses and the blends that they use, and everything just comes together. It's like a delicate dance. They're like perfection in every bite.
6-play, 80-yard drive, 80 then 30 yards of penalties. Took a minute 55 off the clock. And we are tied at 14 with 57 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. Been a long quarter, a lot of action, a lot of scoring. Creasy, 8 carries, 39 yards. Kenyon Cook, a couple carries and 20 yards. So now Beckley up to 64 yards of total offense. Comes the kick. It's going to be high. It's going to be caught inside the 15-yard line. Making a couple cuts and finally going down outside the 25. Got him in there on the play. Kickoff return by number 17. Worrell also in on the tackle as well. So first down and 10 now for the Patriots. Ball on the 26-yard line. 50 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Joe Kinzer, Brian Shepard, Joe Mouse, and Garrett Lesher with you from Van Meter Stadium in Beckley. Alexander from the gun. Quick toss, complete over the 30-yard line, and staying in bounds, and might be going the distance, and this is going to be a touchdown. Terry Fitzpatrick. I think the Beckley defenders thought it was going to be out of bounds, that Fitzpatrick was going to step out of bounds, but he never did. And just like that, GW is back on the scoreboard. Little general instant replay. Little toss to Fitzpatrick. He was being pursued, and he stayed in bounds, and when he cut the corner, nice hustle at the end by Jace Colucci that tackled him before he got into the end zone. 74 yards, took 13 seconds for the Patriots to reclaim the lead. 4-6 passing, 112 yards is now quarterback Alexander. Kick is up, and it's good. We'll just keep it right here as we just came out of a break. 37 seconds remaining in the quarter. 174 yards of total offense in this shootout so far for GW. As, again, their quarterback, Robert Alexander, 6'3", 175-pounder. He's going to get credited for – he got credited for a 74-yard touchdown pass. And I tell you, when my buddy Rick Ryan from the Charleston Gazette-Mail has the scoring summary, everybody's going to be like, oh, my God, that was a launcher, 74 yards. But it was a little 6-7-yard out. And Fitzpatrick was able to turn the corner, and the Flying Eagles defense slowed down a little bit, maybe thinking he was going to step out of bounds, and he never did. So now Beckley's going to have to come back. They've made adjustments, tightening up that line and going a little bit of wing tee, a little bit of misdirection and counter trap plays. And that's how they scored on that last drive. 35 points combined put up by both these teams here in this opening frame. Beautiful night for high school football in Raleigh County. Let's see if Hughes can put it in the end zone again for another touch pass. And, yep, about 5 yards deep. Well, that's a weapon right there whenever you got a kicker that can put the actual score or a kickoff of any sorts, put the opponent on the 20-yard line. Because special teams is underrated, I believe, in high school football. Because how many times have we seen special teams, poor tackling, and it flips field position? And I think you see a lot of scoring games in the high school level because of lack of special teams play. First down and 10, the ball, 20-yard line. Toss pitch to Creasy. Creasy got a good seam. He's going to have a first down. One of the lead blockers out there was Michael Miller. They're getting the ball more now out on the perimeter and when they do go in between the tackles, they'll run these counter plays with motion. First down and 10 at the 31-yard line. Back to pass is McMillan. Slant over the middle. Complete to Colucci. He's going to break his tackle. He's going to get over midfield. It's going to be a first down. Michael Ray had to bring him down. Missed tackle by a corner. So now after really the first two drives, and let's see, we've got a penalty flag. It's going to be an ineligible receiver down the field, and that play is going to be coming back for Beckley. So again, another penalty on the Flying Eagles and an eligible receiver down the field, and that's going to wipe out some big yardage, and that will put the home team behind the chains in a big-time play. So let's see if that flag is going to be a momentum breaker. The ball spotted back at the 26-yard line. Kenyon Cook, number 6, is flankered up top. Two backs in the backfield. Toss pitch. Creasy. Creasy's going to turn the quarter, and he's going to get back at least to the original line of scrimmage. So he'll bring up about a third long, and the first quarter comes to an end. It's a shootout so far here at Van Meter Stadium. George Washington, after one round, they lead Beckley 21-14. Flying Eagles football on Video Productions, presented by Chick-fil-A.
Has been celebrating the lives of your loved ones for 5 generations. Since 1900, they have helped you remember them with love and respect. It is good to have folks that you can trust.
Calfee Funeral Home, honoring wonderful lives.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100+ stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Welcome back to Van Meter Stadium on the campus of Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School. Joe Kinzer, Brian Shepard, Joe Mouse, Garrett Lester with you. It's been a dandy so far in the 21st meeting between George Washington and Beckley. George Washington's won 12 of those 20 meetings. Their score is 21-14. Total yards in the game for George Washington, 174 compared to 81 for the home team. Beckley, only 5 yards passing, 76 yards through the air. GW, 112 through the air, 62 on the ground. Second down, 9. Creasy, back in motion. And there's a handoff, that time to Kenyon Cook. Cook, very little gain. So bring up a 3rd and long. 3rd down and 7. So far, Beckley 0 of 3 on 3rd down conversions in this game. Under 11 and a half minutes remaining in the first half. So 3rd down and long situation. 3rd down, 8, the ball at the 32-yard line. This will be McMillan under center. Creasy in motion. Toss pitch to Creasy. Creasy stumbles. He's going to cut back up the middle. Michael Ray with the block, or with the tackle. On the block for Beckley was number 53, James Carter. 4th down. So it's decision times for Coach Chad Serrett. Appears to be a shootout. Do you go for it deep in your own territory? 4th down and 3 from the 32-yard line. Beckley is 1 of 1 so far in this game on 4th down conversions. So 4th down and 3 from the 32-yard line. Or 38-yard line, excuse me. McMillan in the gun. Linebackers blitzing up the middle. Hit as he throws. Got a man out there, and it should have been pass interference. And that was a break for the Patriots because Elijah Redfern had his jersey pulled down from behind. He was pulled and tugged. And little general instant replay action right here as both linebackers blitzing up the middle. As McMillan hit as he throws. Yeah, and a little bit, maybe too good a coverage right there. And a break. David Knox wearing number 59 tonight. Usually he wears number 2. So now GW has a 1st down and 10. Deep in Flying Eagles territory at the 38. Man in motion. There's a straight give up the gut. Plenty of running room. So both teams utilizing a ton of motion in this game. Gain of 8, 2nd down 2. The back in the backfield, Anthony Valentine. Under 10 minutes remaining in the first half. GW trying to go up by a couple of touchdowns. Man in motion. Straight handoff to Valentine. Valentine gets some blocks, and he'll have a 1st down. And we got a penalty flag on the play. It's going to be a face mask on Beckley, it appears. So tack on some extra penalty yards. 5-yard penalty. Number 75, Brace Mullet, the 5'10", 250 junior, on a good block. Anthony Casto as well, 6'4", 250. He's a junior. That'll be the 3rd penalty tonight for Beckley. 14 yards assessed off for them. GW's been penalized 3 times for 35 yards. So now GW trying to make Beckley pay after going forward on 4th down and unable to convert. Man in motion, back to pass is Alexander. Throws it into the end zone. It's tipped. Should have been intercepted. Should have been called on the ricochet, but it falls harmlessly incomplete. Alexander got hit as he threw the football. Redfern should have had that interception, but here you go, a little general instant replay. Back to pass. Hit as he throws. Should have been picked there by Redfern and nearly caught off the ricochet. 2nd down. Man in motion. Toss pitch. Ball's on the turf. And ball's still on the turf. And I think the quarterback fell back on it at the 30-yard line. 3rd down. And about 27. So if you're the Patriots, what you're thinking right here, you got a field goal, you got a kicker that's got a cannon for a leg. But if you don't want to kick the field goal, you don't have to pick it up. You want to pick maybe half of it up on this play and make 4th down even more manageable. If you're Beckley here, you just don't want to give up the big play. Trip receivers up top, single receivers down here to the bottom. That's Anthony Valentine. Back to pass. Now scrambling. Flicking it out there. Incomplete. 4th down and long. On the coverage was Maddox McMillan. He goes both ways for the Flying Eagles. So it looked like the GW, they actually started this drive on the 38. They got all the way down to about the 12, 13-yard line. And this will be a long field goal for Hughes. 47 yards for Hughes. Michael Hughes, a 6'2", 150-pound senior. 47-yard field goal. Snap, the hose down, the kick is up. It's got plenty of leg, and it's good. 47-yard field goal by Michael Hughes. Extends that lead to 24-14. And I tell you, that bad boy might have been kicked all the way up the turnpike. That's Division I talent right there. 47 yards, that would have been good from 67 yards. As we will keep it right here. Let's see if we get a little general instant replay action. I mean, absolutely a cannon for a leg right here for Michael Hughes. Kick is up, and it was pretty well enough good from 47 yards out. That extends that lead to 24-14 with 8:28 remaining in the opening quarter. Again, look at that. I mean, from 47 yards out, it was plenty good enough right there. Michael Hughes, his legs got a workout so far in this quarter. He will kick it off again. He has a touchback on every kickoff so far here tonight. And let's see, that is going to be brought out at the goal line over the 20, about the 23-yard line, maybe the 24. So the Flying Eagles will take over right there. Kenyon Cook, he said, hey, might as well just take it out. Hughes' leg might be getting a little fatigued. That's the first time he has had a touchback. My goodness, he just came off a 47-yard field goal, which would have been good from at least 60 yards out. Class AA scores so far for you. It's number 2, Frankfort, leading number 6, North Marion, 22-7 at the half. 4th-ranked Bluefield leading number 12, Oak Hill, 21-6. Handoff to Creasy. Creasy with some decent running room over the right side. Stick it down, coming up. Tackle made by Knox. You got number 7, Kaiser at the half, leading 7th-ranked in single A Petersburg, 21-19 in a Donnybrook up in the Panhandle. Creasy, motion, and that was messed up from the get-go. Ball on the ground, and it's going to be recovered by the Patriots. Looks like it was a miscommunication, broken play right here. Look at the 5-yard line. Nice call. Nice play there by Anthony Valentine. Quarterback set that fake up to perfection, act like he was going to roll out. He had that football in his belly, gave it into the hands of his running back on the counter play. It's going to be a 1st and goal now for the Patriots. George Washington ahead 24-14. Ball at the 9-yard line. Alexander under center. Screen pass. It's going to be complete to Michael Ray, and Ray's going to be just shy of the goal line. Well, that's not Ray. That's number 13, Isaiah Townsend, excuse me. All the way down to the 1-yard line. I was going to bring up a 2nd down and goal. Patriots trying to extend this lead even more. Number 8, Fairmont Senior leading Lewis County 19-0. Number 9, Clay County, Oliver Ravenswood 38-0. Ball down to 1-yard line. Quarterback sneak action, touchdown, George Washington. Grace Mullet, Anthony Casto, Zachariah Grayson, Latham Gannum doing their job up front blocking. Also Heath McCormick. McCormick's only a sophomore on that line. So now that lead extends out to 16 points, 30-14. And if you're Beckley, a team that really hasn't had a lot of success this year, you just got to keep on grinding. They have proven that they can march down the field and score points. The extra point by Hughes is good. Lead 17, 6:17 to go and a half. Video productions of Flying Eagle football action presented by Chick-fil-A.
My name is Dante, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is the authentic taste of it. You can tell it's freshly breaded, seasoned perfectly, and it just has this unique taste that compares to no other. Once I bite into it,
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
In these uncertain times, it's reassuring that our county has a sheriff like Mike Rutherford. Here's what your neighbors have to say about our sheriff.
He supports local law enforcement. It doesn't matter what uniform you're wearing, Sheriff Rutherford will support you. He's taking care of his guys, his deputies. He's gotten them equipment, pay raises, and has really got the vision on where the Sheriff's Department should go for the future.
My commitment to you is to protect you and your family.
Please vote for Mike Rutherford.
Welcome back to Van Meter Stadium on the campus of Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School. The City of Champions, Flying Eagle football on video productions. It is being presented by Chick-fil-A. 31-14 is your score. So the Kanawha Countyans have reeled off 10 unanswered points. And Michael Hughes' kick in the end zone for a touchback. He has a 47-yard field goal in this quarter to his resume as well. Patriots, they have outgained Beckley 202-88. Beckley's offense is being limited. Their passing game, the air game's been halted tonight to only 5 yards. They had a big first down catch by Colucci, wiped out by an ineligible receiver down the field. 1st and 10, the ball at the 20. Two backs in the backfield. Back to pass, McMillan. It's incomplete. It was nowhere near. Brody Thompson, number 7, actually had a better play on it for George Washington. McMillan now 1 of 6 passing. McMillan came into the night only needing 60 yards to become a 1,000-yard passer this year. He's got 5. 2nd down, 10, the ball to 20. So far, the passing game of Beckley not there. And that's 2nd down coming up. Valentine in motion. There's a handoff to him. Couple nice blocks. Michael Ray, number 33, was out there blocking for the Patriots. A lot of counter plays here tonight for both these teams. 3rd down and a whisker. Aston Pinkerton also on a block for George Washington. If you've just maybe been out of sync in the news for the last 24 hours, the Capital Cougars, they are out for 14 days because of the COVID test. 3rd down and a whisker here. Alexander under center. Straight handoff, and I don't think he's going to get it. That's going to be a TFL there for Beckley. Kevin Gaulden in there. Also coming up for the Flying Eagles, Leon Smith. So 3rd and a eyelash goes to 4th down. 4th down and 3. So this will be huge right here if Beckley's defense can hold them. 4th and 3. And guess what? Alexander drew the Flying Eagles offside. Good job by Robert Alexander of going on to that hard count. And that's going to be a 1st down. 8th first down of the game now for the Patriots. That's a momentum breaker right there. Little general instant replay. Again, Alexander with the hard count. Down lineman in the backfield. 5-yard penalty, 1st down. Alexander The back in motion. There's a handoff. Some nice running room inside the 30. That's going to be DeAnthony Wright on the play, or on the carry. Kimball on the tackle. Positive yardage. 2 timeouts remaining for Beckley. GW has all 3 of theirs, so they pretty much have everything in the repertoire offensively right now. Second down and 4. Ball at about the 26-yard line. Little quick pass. It's going to be dislodged by Jace Colucci coming up, making the big hit. Third down coming up. Fitzpatrick with a 74-yard touchdown reception this game. Couldn't hang on after the big hit by Jace Colucci, the senior. Third down and 4. The Patriots, so far tonight, they have been unable to convert on a third down attempt. 4 down, well, I wouldn't say 4 down territory because Michael Hughes already has a 47-yard field goal. Third down 3. Handoff this time. And it's going to be a first down. Moving that pile was DeAnthony Wright. Wright just kept the legs a churn. Devin Gauden. It took a bunch of Flying Eagle defenders to bring him down. Leon Smith. Nice hard run. Clock now inside of 1:30 remaining in the half. Again, the Patriots with all 3 timeouts remaining. Alexander from the gun. Looking to throw. Over the middle. It's going to be complete inside the 15-yard line. Redford on the tackle. John Getz on the reception. Under a minute remaining in the half. Gain of 7. Second down and 3. There's a handoff. Cutting it up. It's going to be a first down. The clock will stop momentarily while the chains are set. So bring up a first and goal now at the 7-yard line. That's DeAnthony Wright with the first down. 57 yards rushing so far in the game. Clock will now turn inside of 40 seconds. Again, all 3 timeouts for the Patriots. There's a rollout over on that far side, throwing it into the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. Elijah Waller on the coverage in the end zone on the intended receiver. So second down and go. Clock stopped with 32 seconds remaining in the half. Again, the Patriots have all 3 timeouts remaining. Joe Kinzer, Brian Shepard, Joe Mouse, Garrett Lester with you from Van Meter Stadium in Beckley. And guess what? That's the 3rd time that the hard count, Alexander's picked up some freebie yards off the Flying Eagles. That's half the distance to the goal line. They'll put the ball inside the 5. Flying Eagles marching band ready to do their performance at the half. Ball down to the 3. Handoff. Touchdown. DeAnthony Wright. And the Flying Eagles the Patriots extend that lead. That's McCormick, Gannon, Crayson, Mullet, and Casto, that offensive line with great blocking up front. Michael Hughes on with another point after. That lead now has been extended up to 37-14. Hughes, I tell you, he's had a workout that leg here tonight, including that 47-yard field goal. Kick is up. It's good. We'll keep it here. 29 seconds remaining in the half, and the game was tied at 14, and the wheels are coming off now for the Flying Eagles. 24 unanswered points. 10-play, 44-yard drive. which totaled 4 minutes and 14 seconds off the clock. Wright, so far in the game, 5 carries, 60 yards. Anthony Valentine has 6 carries, 48 yards. Receiving, Fitzpatrick, 3 catches, 94 yards, including, or 2 catches, 94 yards, including a 74-yard touchdown run on a little 7-yard catch and run into the end zone. Balanced offense so far for the Patriots, 127 through the air, 111 on the ground. The Flying Eagles, Creasy, their leading rusher tonight, 13 carries, 62 yards. Kenyon Cook has the only touchdown carry, the only touchdown offensively for the night for Beckley. Colucci with the big kickoff return on special teams. So now this will bring up Michael Hughes. Let's see if he kicks another one in the end zone. Every one of his kickoffs tonight except for one has been resulted in a touchback. Plenty of leg on that one. Touchback. Again, Beckley's offense will begin at the 20-yard line. Coming up after half, we'll give you the stats. We'll probably give you a little bit of performance by the Beckley Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagle Marching Band. They got a good one at the half in AAA. Number 1 in AA, Sissonville, tied up with 11th ranked Greenbrier East, 21 apiece. And we have a timeout here called by GW. We will keep it right here. Number 1 in AAA, South Charleston leading Huntington at the half, 21-7. Also, you have number 8, Spring Valley leading Bridgeport in the fourth quarter. Bridgeport is second in AAA, 21-3. Only a field goal tonight for the Indians. Parkersburg at the half, number 13th in the state, all over number 10, John Marshall, 33-0. At the half, it's running clock for number 14, Princeton. They are hammering Lincoln County, 40-0. Number 15, Ripley, leading Shady Spring, 21-7 at the half. Number 16, Washington leads Jefferson, 21-14. Morgantown, 26, Lindsley, 7. University, 28, Preston, 0. And that's at the half. Your score here is 38-14. With 29 seconds remaining in the first half, and it's all GW. They've scored 24 unanswered points. McMillan, a little short throw, and it's caught. It's bobbled on the recovery, and a nice play there for Beckley. A little wild play. Dribbling like on a fast break is Tyler Campbell in basketball. Caught it, ran up the field 3 or 4 yards. Drops it, a artificial surface bounce, and it was picked up again. McMillan's going to go through the air. One-on-one coverage. It's going to be incomplete at the 20-yard line. 11 seconds remaining in the half. Colucci was out there for Beckley. Waller on the coverage. So another timeout called by Woodrow. 11 seconds remaining in the half. There was a 35-yard pass play. And Ken Campbell just caught it, took a couple, 3 steps, fumbled it, and it came right back up to him like utilizing that fast break at the Raleigh County Convention Center in the Armory. I always love calling basketball games inside the Convention Center. So 11 seconds remaining in the half. I tell you, if Beckley can somehow dial up a hook and lateral, seen that a few times on the highlight reel this year. But we'll give you the scores throughout all of West Virginia at the half. The performance by the Beckley Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagle Marching Band. Here comes the blitz. McMillan running for his life. Hot pursuit. David Knox on the coverage. It's complete inside the 35-yard line. Clock will stop momentarily. Flying Eagles have one timeout remaining. Making the catch, Kenyon Cook. Beckley without a timeout. No timeouts remaining, as they just called their third and final timeout. Again, we'll keep it here with 5 seconds remaining. Well, no-brainer. Just send out to the receivers, put them in the end zone, see what you can do, jump ball situation. They'll try to get the ball either to the top two candidates, Calusi or Kenyon Cook. However, Elijah Redfern, the freshman, having a good freshman year, and he's a candidate also getting the football down the end zone. But what a drive here by Beckley. So now, Maddox McMillan, 4 of 11 passing, 57 yards. He's 3 passing yards away from hitting 1,000 on the year. His 9th touchdown pass of the year could break a 24-0 run for the Patriots. Historical Van Meter Stadium, named after Jerome Van Meter. Basketball and a football coach, a champion here. Beckley Woodrow Wilson back to pass. McMillan's going to step up. He's going to throw it into the end zone. Double coverage. Intercepted in the end zone on the final play. So the Patriots are like, hey, we're going to forget that threat. We're going to end it right there. Hayden Hatfield, the sophomore, with the kick in the end zone, the final play of the half. So we'll go into the halftime break. Your score, George Washington, 38. Beckley, Woodrow Wilson, 14. This is Flying Eagle football action on Video Productions, and it's presented by Chick-fil-A.
State, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
Most of you know that R.T. Rogers Oil Company of Hinton provides you with propane heaters and log sets. For nearly 50 years, they have delivered heating fuel to thousands of households in southern West Virginia. At their Beckley Liberty Fueling Station on Eisenhower Drive, they refill small tanks and even their motor homes, and 24-hour service for gas purchases with any major credit card. R.T. Rogers Oil Company, keeping the customers as their priority. Your comfort is their business. 304-466-1733.
Rocktober all month long at Lewis Nissan with the Nissan Owner Appreciation Event, with additional incentives on all models and half off all synthetic oil changes. Bad credit, no credit, low credit, we can help. This is the one you've been waiting for. With the largest incentives of the year, 0% financing available, plus your trade is worth more than ever. Lewis Nissan is the 6th largest Nissan dealer with the highest customer satisfaction. So load up the whole crew and stop by Lewis Nissan.
I'm Stuart Caldwell. For more than 40 years, I and my firm have vindicated the rights of individuals hurt by defective drugs, defective chemicals, and other products. Now I'm teaming with Booth to take on the big drug companies to vindicate the rights of children born with NAS. There are significant legal proceedings that could affect you and your child's legal rights.
If you're the parent or guardian of a child who you believe was born dependent on opioids, you need to act now.
In these uncertain times, it's reassuring that our county has a sheriff like Mike Rutherford. Here's what your neighbors have to say about our sheriff.
He supports local law enforcement. It doesn't matter.
He's flown a biplane, and he plans to rebuild his mom's 1981 Chevy Stepside. He enjoys skateboarding, fishing, going to 4-H camps, and hanging out with friends. After high school, Drew plans to attend a trade or technical school. Aura Maddox is another candidate for Homecoming Queen. Her mother is Elaine Bailey. Some interesting facts about Aura are that she was adopted by her grandma when she was 13, which has taught her to have a passion for people's well-being and helping them improve. She loves seeing people happy and loves movies and clothes. She's actually trying to start up a business of customizing shoes. Aura enjoys painting, sewing, embroidery, and upcycling clothes and shoes. She's interested in photography, nature, and equality within society. After high school, Aura plans to attend WVU Tech for 2 years and then move to Ohio to attend the Cincinnati School of Mortuary Science. Her long-term goal is to own and run her own funeral home and maybe go back to college to get a degree in forensic pathology. Abby Moody is also one of our Homecoming Queen candidates. She's raised by her grandfather, Philip Moody. Some interesting facts about her are she works at McDonald's and likes to make McFlurries, and she is the oldest of 3 sisters. She also says that she is so happy to be on homecoming court with all of the other candidates. She is in color guard, she likes to listen to music, and loves to go shopping, especially for shoes. After high school, Abby wants to go to college and do something that has to do with helping kids. Next up is Taylor Openlander.
Today's broadcast is presented in part by Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Since 1950, the team at Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling has proudly served the Kanawha Valley and surrounding areas. McKinney Family Chiropractic. McKinney Family Chiropractic provides safe and effective treatment that will help eliminate pain and get you fully functional again.
For the acrobatics and tumbling team. While there, she plans to be in the nursing program, and after nursing school, she plans on attending medical school to become an anesthesiologist. Dante Quattrone is another one of our candidates for Homecoming King. His parents are Philip and Christy Quattrone. Some interesting facts about him are that he is a 2-time Citizenship Award winner, he wanted to be a rock star when he was younger, and he loves listening to Pink Floyd. Some of his hobbies include listening to music, hanging out with the boys, and kayaking. After high school, Dante plans to attend WVU and get a degree in nursing. Another one of our Homecoming Queen candidates is Jamia Rucker. Her mother is Alita Powell. She has 3 dogs, 4 turtles, 1 lizard, and is obsessed with TikTok. She enjoys working, playing softball, and hanging out with her friends. After high school, Jamia plans to attend college at either Clemson, Auburn, or University of Michigan to study odontology. Next up is Morgan Williams. Her parents are Brian and Donna Williams. Morgan has been a member of a touring music group based out of Princeton called the One Voice Project since she was 13 years old, and she's played guitar since 6th grade. She's also been a member of Woodrow's theater performance class since her freshman year. Some of you may remember her as the Wicked Witch of the West, which she played for the production of The Wizard of Oz her freshman year, or as Le Fou, which she played in last year's production of Beauty and the Beast. She also is the youth ambassador for Beckley Pride, which is a local nonprofit organization. Morgan has loved music all of her life and enjoys songwriting, playing guitar, and singing. After high school, Morgan plans to pursue a career in the music industry and hopes to attend Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee in fall 2021 for a degree in music business. And last but not least is Jennifer Whitehair. Her parents are Tim and Barbara Whitehair. She enjoys going on vacations, shopping, and working. She also takes dancing classes with Karen Fama. Jennifer has 4 parakeets that she enjoys taking care of, and she attends Maple Valley Baptist Church. The Woodrow Wilson High School 2020 homecoming queen is Caroline Booth. Congratulations, Caroline. And the Woodrow Wilson High School 2020 homecoming king is Dante Quattrone. Congratulations, Dante. Congratulations to all of you.
Should just be a Duchess.
Well, there you go, everybody.
When it comes to uncertain financial times, United Bank has a very unique perspective. Seasons may change, but United Bank is always a constant, providing you safety, security, and sound decision-making. That's the reason we've been in business since 1839. Safe, sound, secure. It's the hallmark of our success. United Bank, at your service.
The Calfee family has been celebrating the lives of your loved ones for 5 generations. Since 1900, they have helped you remember them with love and respect. It is good to have folks that you can trust.
Calfee Funeral Home, honoring wonderful lives.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A.
A is for above and beyond.
An extra level of care.
A game.
From caring for our guests and our community to cleanliness and safe service with a My Pleasure. A is for all the little things we do to bring you our best every day.
A little plunky dance.
And that too.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
Most of you know that R.T. Rogers Oil Company of Hinton provides you with propane heaters and log sets. For nearly 50 years, they have delivered heating fuel to thousands of households in southern West Virginia. At their Beckley Liberty fueling station on Eisenhower Drive, they refill small tanks and even their motor homes, and 24-hour service for gas purchases with any major credit card. R.T.
What a performance here by the Beckley Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagle Marching Band. Your score at the half, it reads 38-14. George Washington leading the Flying Eagles. Beckley Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles football video production. It's being presented, of course, by Chick-fil-A. I say we got a cast of meeting. It's been an adventurous night for the broadcast. Tomorrow, video productions will be on Crawley Creek as Chapmanville Regional going for their second win of the season under first-year head coach James Barker as they take on the Nitro Wildcats. Nitro looking for their first victory of the season, coming in with a record of 0-3. Kickoff is 1 o'clock on Chapmanville Regional High School, so we'll have action for you coming up. Stat update at the half, total yards 238 to 140, advantage of George Washington. Passing yards, it's been a balanced offensive attack tonight for the Patriots. 127 through the air, 111 on the ground. For Woodrow Wilson, 57 yards through the air. And they actually managed to get 83 yards rushing offense. So, Beckley, 5 22 yards. GW, 35 yards. Third down conversion. They were 5 on the field for the Patriots. Third down conversion. And 30 play run scrimmage. The Patriots, they have put the ball on the turf quite a few times. 3 times. I no longer have a fumble right now. You take a look at Alexander's 25.
I turned it down.
Robert Alexander, 5 Yancey Wright, 5 touchdowns, 60 yards and a touchdown. Anthony Valentine, the freshman, he had 6 carries, 38 yards and 2 touchdowns so far in the contest. Take a look at Alex McMillan for Beckley. Coming in tonight, needing 60 yards passing for the 1,000-yard club on the year. He's 4-12 passing for 57 yards. Tyler Campbell, catch for 30 yards. Kenyon Cook, 1 catch for 17 yards. And Elijah Redburn, 2 catches for 10 yards. Jace Colucci had a catch, but it was wiped out because of a ineligible receiver down the field penalty. Treason, the leading rusher, so far in the game, he has 5 carries for 62 yards. Kenny Cook, 3 carries, 21 yards. Take a look at the schools from the state of West Virginia, represented by the Flying Eagle Marching Band. Number 11, class to play the third quarter, 3-1 apiece. Also, you have number 1 South Charleston leading Huntington 41-7. 8th ranked Spring Valley all over number 6 Richfield 35-10. Coming up tomorrow, number 7 St. Albans will take on Riverside. Parkersburg at the half, leading number 10 John Marshall 33-0. At the half, number 15 Princeton leading Lincoln County 3-0. Richmond, number 15 Triple A, 21 Shade Spring 7. Then you have number 16 Washington in the fourth quarter, 29-26, as they are leading Jefferson. Capital Cougars, they won earlier in the week, 30-6, but the Cougars are out for 2 weeks due to the fact of COVID positive on the football field. Morgantown in the third frame, leading Leslie 32-20. At the half, University 28, Preston 9. As we will skip down now to Class AA. Number 2, Frankfort leads 6th ranked North Marion, the Huskies, 36-13 in the fourth quarter. How about number 4, Bluefield at the half, leading number 12, Oak Hill, 21-9. Also, last report, number 7, Kaiser, 21. Number 7 in single A, Petersburg, 19. Number 8, Fairmont Senior, 19. Lewis County, nothing. Number 9, Clay County at the half, all over Ravenswood, 45-0. Polka earns a 1-0 forfeit victory to Scott. Also, Scott forfeiting next Tuesday's game to Herbert Hoover. However, that was due to the fact of a lot of players unavailable due to injuries. However, it appears Boone County will be in the orange next week, and they'll be unable to play the other Boone County squads. In the second frame, number 14 Lincoln tied with Liberty Harrison 14-0. That's the battle of Harrison County tonight. Number 16 Independence all over Nicholas County 35-0. Number 16 in single A, Ritchie County 30, Rome County 6. Also, you have East Fairmont leading Hampshire 23-8. Riverview leads Pikeview 26-12 at the half. And you have in the fourth quarter, Hurricane 23, Winfield 17. Winfield hanging in, trying to get their first win of the season. That is the battle of Putnam County here on this football Friday night. And in Class Single A, number 3, Greenbrier West leading Sherman 13-7 at the half. Greenbrier West trying to go to 8-0 on the year. Number 6, St. Mary's leads South Harrison 34-6. Code number 8, East Hardy in the second quarter, leading Tucker County 13-0. In the second quarter, number 12, Pendleton County leads number 15, Gilmer County 20-7. How about 12th ranked Tulsa 22, Mount View 6? That's in the first half. Number 14, Braxton County, they're getting well tonight. They're going to go to 5-2 on the year. They have a 56-0 lead on Webster County. Trinity out of Morgantown at the half leads Bellsville, Ohio, 27-8. And it's time to step out for a commercial break. We'll be back with second half action from Van Meter Stadium. 38-14, Flying Eagle Football Video Productions presented by Chick-fil-A. Welcome back to historic Van Meter Stadium here in Raleigh County, West Virginia. At the half, George Washington leading the Flying Eagles 38-14. Second half action about to occur. Of course, GW will receive the football in the second half. What once was a back-and-forth seesaw battle, George Washington scored 24 unanswered points. And you have the 35-point running clock rule in West Virginia. So a score here, and the Flying Eagles will be in jeopardy of the running clock. Picture perfect weather here tonight. Tomorrow's going to be cool and raining throughout West Virginia. Short pooch kick. So Beckley trying to catch everybody off guard there. It's going to be good field position for GW. Again, this is the 21st meeting all time between these two programs. The Patriots coming in leading Beckley 12-8. If the Patriots can hang on, and there's a straight handoff this time, getting some running room out across the 45-yard line. On the tackle is going to be Michael Miller. This would be win number 323 all time for the Patriots football program. 25 years, head coach Steve Edwards Jr. His father coached this program to a state AAA title back in 1982. Counter Trey again, run up the middle, breaking inside over midfield. That'll be another first down. Colochi on the tackle. So moving the chains again. So the Patriots now, get this, 249 yards of total offense, 127 through the air, 122 on the ground. It's like a game we did this year against Bluefield and Point Pleasant. The Beavers. Here comes that circle screen. It's going to be complete. Running downhill, first down, inside the 30, inside the 25. That's the fourth time they ran that play. The second time it's worked. That's going to be Getz on another long circle screen completion. Reception. First down and 10 coming up. .24-point lead for the Kanawha County. Strip receivers up top. And the Flying Eagles, they jump off sides. Robert Alexander doing an excellent job with that hard count here tonight. That's at least 4 times that the Flying Eagles defense has jumped off sides. Coming up tomorrow, Pedro Ledger and myself will be on Crawley Creek, Chapmanville Regional and Nitro. Pedro's supposed to be in here tonight with me, but stuck behind an accident on Route 97 in Wyoming County. He's trying to go the back way to Beckley. Unable to make it. First down and 5 from the 18-yard line. Alexander looks long over the middle. Too tall for his intended receiver. Suck it down. A little bit too much arm that time. Didn't follow through on the throw. That's the reason why that he overthrew Fitzpatrick, the junior wide receiver. Had the inside positioning on that long slant pattern over the middle. 10 minutes even, stop clock in the third frame. 38-14. GW trying to get back up into trying to get games in. They're 1-1 coming into the day. And trying to get games in and wins for a playoff, possibly a playoff berth. They have to get 4 games in total. Man in motion, and we have a penalty flag. Legal procedure. So unless the wheels fall off of George Washington, they would go to 2-1 on the year. They'd pick up 13 bonus points off of Beckley. You have to get into the top 16 in each class to qualify. You have to play 4 games minimum to meet those requirements. Kanawha County is in the yellow, and usually what happens is when you see the daily map on a Friday, 9 times out of 10, that's what it is on a Saturday. So the goal for the Patriots would get 2 games in next week. And it's going to be probably a defensive pass interference on Elijah Redford. We've seen a lot of bumping both ways here tonight. And the first time it's going to be called, John Getz was the intended receiver. George Washington plays Parkersburg next week. And I would say their goal would be maybe try to get 2 games in. Some teams from West Virginia, this makes their 8th game of the year. Some teams have been stuck on 3. Ball spotted at the 12-yard line. Back to pass. Alexander trying to set up a screen. He's going to throw it out there. It's going to be incomplete. Nice pressure by that Flying Eagles defense. Number 9, Mitchell. Got a penalty flag. So 9:48 to go in the third quarter. Clock has stopped, 38-14, Patriots. The first year that an eligible receiver down the field on the offense, that's the second time we've seen that in this game. First time called on George Washington. But the artificial surface here at Van Meter Stadium, the rest of the Raleigh County teams will receive the surface next year. Here comes the blitz off the edge shown by the Flying Eagles. Back to pass is Alexander. Steps up, throws into the end zone, and it's going to be nearly intercepted. It's going to be batted away at the goal line. Elijah Redford, number 8, the freshman, on the batted pass, on the deflection. So 3rd down, 15 coming up from the 16-yard line. Michael Hughes, the Appalachian State commit, already a 47-yard field goal in this game for the Patriots. Trick receivers up top, single receiver set to the bottom. Alexander in the gun. Here comes the blitz. Here comes the handoff. Perfect call against the blitz. Inside the 5, the 3, touchdown. Patriots. The Anthony Wright. The blitz, they ran away from it. Perfect block out there on the edge. And that's the touchdown for George Washington. They extend the lead now, 44-14. Michael Hughes with another PAT. It's been a big play night. It's going to be a 6-play, 58-yard, 2-minute, 26-second drive. And another counter trap play there by Creasy. That's been the most successful play call runs of the night for the Flying Eagles. That's going to be a first down. Creasy loses the shoe. They'll have to come off for one play. Kenyon Cook will replace him. First down for the Flying Eagles on the 31-yard line. GW, 290 yards of total offense, 151 through the air, 139 on the ground. First and 10 from the 31. Still bunched up formation. Here comes the counter trade again. And staying at home was a linebacker. Read perfectly. Poindexter on the tackle. Short gain, second down. So a stop here for the Patriots and another touchdown, and you would have the 35-point running clock rule in effect here tonight. Maddox McMillan under center. Man in motion. Counter trade right. Staying at home again. Grant Plants, Jr., number 61. In there. Also, number 48 on the tackle as well. No gain. Third down coming up. Beckley, 0 of 5 on third down conversions in the contest. So now the linebackers and the defense, they're not over pursuing on the counter play, and they're staying at home. Trip receivers. Here comes the blitz. Here comes the screen pass. It's going to be complete. Maddox McMillan is going to complete the Campbell, and Maddox McMillan is now over the 1,000-point or 1,000-yard club in passing for the year. Fourth down coming up, and Flying Eagles will go for it. Fourth down and a couple. Ball on the 39-yard line. Beckley 1 of 2 on fourth down conversions tonight. Under 7 minutes remaining in the contest. McMillan now 5 of 13 passing for 64 yards. Toss pitch near side, and it's going to be a first down. Accelerating. That's going to be Creasy. And number 34 for Beckley, Colton Ray, with a key pulling block. That'll rattle the change for the home team. For Beckley, the chances of you winning the game are slim, but you just don't want to get the running clock put on you. Ball to 44-yard line. Back to pass to McMillan. Going to throw it out there. It's going to be complete. And that's going to be a first down. Nice athleticism there for Kenyon Cook, one of the leading receivers on this team with Jace Kalushi making a play. Getting down to the 40-yard line of George Washington. First down and 10 on a moving clock. Flying Eagles now up to 180 yards of total offense. Toss pitch, Creasy. Creasy's going to get a block, and he's going to have another first down. I tell you, if you don't have the rock in your hand, you better throw a block. And number 6, Kenyon Cook, threw a block at that wide out position to spring Creasy. Creasy now 16 carries and 88 yards. Ball down to the 30-yard line. Second down and inches. Back to pass. McMillan's going to throw it out there. One on in the double coverage as the safety come over and bracketed at the last second for some help. Incomplete. Tried to go to Kenyon Cook. But that was Poindexter on the coverage. Third down in the inches now. McMillan's going to go under center. Quarterback sneak behind the center. He'll move the pile. That's more than enough for the first down. Gauden and also up front's Michael Miller getting that surge on that Flying Eagle offensive line. James Carter, number 53, one of the guards out there as well. Under 5.5 minutes to go in the third. And we got a timeout called by Beckley. 5:24 to go in the third quarter. We'll be back right after this. Flying Eagle football presented by Chick-fil-A on Video Production. Beckley trying to stop the bleeding as this game was 14-all. It's now 45-14. George Washington back in motion. There's a toss pitch, staying at home, and a tackle for loss. Michael Ray getting a piece of Elijah Redford that time behind the chain. Second long now coming up for the Flying Eagles. You put it back in motion, and then you're tossing it back to him. You're trying to get the defenders to over pursue a little bit, get the athletic running back out there on the edge in space. But Michael Ray blew that one up. Second 11 from the 26. Colucci's to the bottom of the screen. They're going to go, and it's going to be a touchdown. Everyone read slant to Jace Colucci. He was the decoy, and it was an easy touchdown reception by Kenyon Cook. 45-20 your score. Everyone went slant with Jace Colucci, and that's the reason why Kenyon Cook was wide open for that touchdown. We'll keep it right here after the PAT. That's the 9th touchdown pass of the year for Madden McMillan. He's thrown for over 1,000 yards on the season. I tell you, the total yardage really isn't much of a problem. GW 290, the Flying Eagles with 220. Their offense is becoming more balanced as well. 107 through the air, 113 on the ground. Let's take a look at some stats. That was a 11-play, 80-yard, 4-minute and 58-second drive. And that was capped off by the touchdown pass to Kenyon Cook. Maddox McMillan now 7 of 16 passing, 107 yards, a touchdown. He's been picked off once. Creasy, the leading rusher, 16 carries, 87 yards. Cook now 3 catches for 60 yards. He is the leading receiver tonight. So now, again, if you're Beckley, you just don't want to get the running clock put on you. Like when I used to play slow pitch softball one year, we were pathetic and only won 3 games. The only 3 games we won all year was against a church softball team. And our eyes lit up every time we played that team because we knew we were going to win. The rest of the time, it was like, oh, God, let's don't get the 10-run rule put on us. So Beckley now, it's a nice scoring drive. 4:36 to go in the third quarter. Nice, strong, booming kick, taken down across the 10-yard line. Over the 25, and the Patriots will take over at about the 30. Brody Thompson, the junior, on the kickoff return. Again, video productions will be in Logan County next week. Or tomorrow, excuse me. Chapmanville Regional and Nitro. That kickoff is at 1. Got a penalty flag on the field. It's going to be blocking the back on the receiving team, so it'll be half the distance to the goal line. Next Wednesday is the 82nd meeting between Logan and Man. 7:30 kickoff next Wednesday from Middleburg, Iowa. A lot of folks were thinking that game wasn't going to take place this year. Man was defeated by Herbert Hoover this past weekend at Earl Queen Stadium, and Herbert Hoover's trailing Moorfield tonight on the road. Back to pass is Alexander. Crossing pattern over the middle. It's going to be complete across the 40, 45, and a shot at the last second out of bounds. Thompson, the receiver, and the tackle made there by Elijah Redford from the corner position. He is just a freshman. Alexander now 6 of 14 throwing for 144 yards. Now he's up to 7 of 15 for 180 yards. 6'3", good size. Straight handoff out there on the edge, getting some running room over midfield. Anthony Wright, another carry. Patient behind the blocking. Follow the blocks of Anthony Casto and Laith Gannon. Positive yardage. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Ball down at the 48-yard line. Linebacker blitz up the middle. Alexander nearly got the defense offsides again. Nearly drew him off. Alexander, you heard him say go from up here. Back to pass. Over the middle, it's going to be dropped by John Getz. He had the first down. Tried to run before he caught it that time. Saw a nice slant pattern in the middle of that zone defense that time for Beckley. 3rd down and 5. GW trying to get to 2-1 on the year and make a late season push into the Class AAA playoffs. Last time GW was in the playoffs was last year when they went 8-4, and there's a straight handoff, and that's probably going to be a face mask because Anthony Wright just flew past everyone. Face mask not called. That was just straight downhill running that time. Again, kudos to that offensive line of the Patriots. Casto, Mullet, Crayson, Granum, McCormick. He absorbed the face mask as the head got turned around sideways. He fought that off and still kept on a truck. 1st down 10 at the 27-yard line. Back to pass, Alexander, screen pass, and it's going to be the money play, and got a penalty flag. Probably going to be coming back. Catch made there by Fitzpatrick. It'll be a hold. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. 353 yards of offense for GW. 187 through the air, 166 on the ground. Alexander throwing, 20 yards shy of 200 yards throwing here tonight. Joe Kinzer, Brian Shepard, Joe Mounts, Garrett Lesser with you from Van Meter Stadium, named after the late Jerome Van Meter. Here comes the blitz. Here comes the handoff. That's going to be DeAnthony Wright, and Wright's going to get the penalty yardage back and a little bit more. Good call. Right side of that GW line. Setting the edge, Anthony Castro, 6'4", 250. Lath Ganem, 6'2", 210. Second down, 8. Ball to 25. Alexander with that hard count, nearly got him to jump again. Right in the backfield, Alexander back to pass, looks, right side, it's going to be dropped. Incomplete. That would have been a first down. Third down and 8. Well, if they don't get another yard on this play, it would be a 42-yard field goal attempt for Michael Hughes. I told the folks from GW I'd love to see him try one from 60 here tonight because that 47-yarder would have went through from 60. Offered by WVU, Marshall, Old Dominion, and Appalachian State. And he's committed to Appalachian State also. Back to pass by Alexander. Plenty of time. Throws it. Got a man out there. It's going to be incomplete. Good coverage. Kimball on the coverage. Townsend, the intended receiver. And here comes Michael Hughes from 42 yards out. It'll be an angle right. Well, he's got plenty of leg. Let's see if he can hit the angle. Most important, let's see if the snap gets back there and the hole gets down. This will be an angle right from 42 yards out. He's already nailed one from 47. Right-footed, soccer-style kicker. They're offsides. There's the kick. And blocked, but Beckley offsides. They'll be 5 yards. So let's see if the offense will go back out there or if the special teams will stay out there. Well, this will be 37 yards angle right. Nope, the offense is going to come back out on the field. Fourth down and 3 with 1:43 remaining in the third quarter. 45-21. I've seen a lot of fourth down conversions in my broadcasting career. It's not every game that you see a quality field goal kicker on the high school level. And there's a timeout called by George Washington. We'll step out with more. We'll be back on Video Productions presented by Chick-fil-A. Welcome back to Van Meter Stadium in Raleigh County, City of Champions. The reason why it's called the City of Champions, so many state championships won by Beckley, Woodrow, Wilson, especially on the basketball side of it. Fourth down and 3, ball to 20. Robert Alexander, that offense triple I formation out of the shotgun. There's a give. And taking defenders for a piggyback ride was DeAnthony Wright, and he'll have the first down. Triple I formation out of the gun. Ran left side. It was defended well by Beckley, but the running back, I tell you, just did an excellent job of keeping those legs a-churning. Now, Wright over 100 yards rushing in this game, 9 carries for 102 yards. 75 ticks remaining in the quarter. First down 10 from the 16-yard line. Alexander back to pass over the middle. It's going to be intercepted off the ricochet. There's a turnover. Kenyon Cook off the ricochet. Robert Alexander was victimized by a drop set in that on that drive. And a nice takeaway there by the Beckley defense. So now Beckley will take over inside the 10-yard line. No, it wasn't a face mask. Ball to 9, first down and 10. And here comes a counter play. Staying home is to the backside of that defense. Michael Ray, but making the initial hit was Chapman. Gain of a couple over the 10 to the 11, second down 8. So now you see GW's defense doing a better job of staying at home, recognizing who's getting the ball. Out of the gun, McMillan. He's flushed. He escapes trouble. How in the world did he avoid that sack? He flips it out there. It's going to be complete across the 40, midfield, one man to beat, touchdown, Beckley. Maddox McMillan did Houdini, escaped the sack, and that's going to be a touchdown reception by Jace Calucci, the senior. Houdini style, escaping the sack at the 2-yard line was Maddox McMillan. Rode right, caught as the defense broke down, and that was Jace Calucci, the senior. 89 yards on the touchdown reception. Second touchdown pass of the night thrown by the quarterback. Calucci now with 2 touchdowns tonight. Big play, Jace. He had a 70-plus yard punt return in this game. Here comes the 2-point conversion attempt. It's no good. 11 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And Beckley, I tell you, they're putting up a fight. Trailing it now 45-27. But Jace Calucci with his second touchdown of the night of over 80-plus yards. So what a play. It's just an athletic play there by the quarterback because he was in no man's land. He was going to get thrown down for a loss for a sack at the 2-yard line. He escaped the rush of 2 defenders. How in the world he did it? Rode out. The defense broke down. Where the back end probably thought he was going to go down for a sack, which he didn't. And Jace Calucci with a great job. Let's run through some scores through West Virginia. In the fourth quarter, number 11 in Class AAA, Greenbrier East, in another shootout. They are trailing number 1 Sissonville, the Indians in AA, 38-35. Number 1 in AAA, South Charleston leads Huntington in the fourth quarter, 35-14. It's final in Bridgeport. Number 8, Spring Valley defeats Bridgeport 35-10. And it looks like now that Wayne County more than likely won't play next week because they went orange today. So you have number 13, Parkersburg, whipping up on number 10, John Marshall, 54-14. Princeton, 40. Lincoln County, nothing. Princeton was the lucky program. Here comes the onside kick. recovered by GW because it seems like that 20 teams a week tries to schedule East Fairmont and Lincoln County. It's whoever has Lincoln County football coach on speed dial first, and if they elect to play, pretty much. Well, I tell you, if you have a GW player down there across the way, but Beckley, I tell you what, no quit in this team. Only one win on the season. They were battling. They nearly put off a victory last week. The game was 14-14. Then all of a sudden, it was almost running clock time, and Beckley is outscored. They're winning the quarter. They've outscored George Washington 13-7 in the frame. McMillan now 8 of 17, 196 yards throwing, 2 touchdowns and a pick. He has 10 touchdown completions on the year. 310 yards of total offense for Beckley, 369 for GW. Straight handoff, and that is going to be near the first down in the GW side of the field. Maddox McMillan, the quarterback who plays both ways on the tackle, he's slow in getting up. You don't want him hurt. And that's 3 rounds in the books here from Van Meter Stadium. Your scoreboard reads 45-27, George Washington with the lead. This is Flying Eagle Football on Video Productions. It's presented by Chick-fil-A. Fourth quarter action now. 2nd down and 1. Man in motion for the Patriots. There's the give. There's a first down right up the gut. The offensive line just moves the pile. They get that push, that surge, and that's all it is. That's Anthony Valentine, the freshman, with the carry. 3 quarters in the books, 378 to 310, advantage in total yards for the Patriots, ball inside the 40 at the 37-yard line. 45-27 if you're just tuning in. So far, Beckley's won the half, 13-7. Robert Alexander, 8 of 20 passing, 177 yards, a touchdown. He's been picked once, but he's being victimized by 3 or 4 drops here tonight. High snap, there's the handoff, and there's some good yardage, and there's going to be another first down by DeAnthony Wright. Well, I tell you what, if you like the receiver, John Getz, going down there, continuing his blocks, 33, Michael Ray. Also, you had Copen out there as well on a block. First down and 10. Right tackle also winning his assignment tonight. That's Gannon. First down, ball at 16-yard line. Man in motion. There's the give. Good block there by the receiver. Good positive yardage. They put Johnson in motion that time from right to left, and he was actually the lead blocker for the running back. 2nd down, 5. Ball at the 11. The Patriots trying to join the 50-point club here tonight. They were getting ready to score in their last drive, but it was intercepted by Kenyon Cook. Hand off Valentine and nowhere to go. That was Talai Kimball on the tackle. Third down coming up now for the Patriots offense. They are 2 of 6 in that category in this game. Valentine, 10 carries, 85 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Leading rush was the Anthony Wright, 11 carries, 128 yards, and 2 scores. Alexander calling the play from the gun. Play action pass, looks, throws, and it's going to be intercepted at the goal line. Back-to-back pick. Over the 30, over the 40, and being caught from behind. Kenyon Cook with another interception. John Guest on the tackle for behind, but back-to-back times on sequences. Defensive series, Kenyon Cook has intercepted a Robert Alexander pass. The first one was at the 9-yard line. This one at the goal line. 1st and 10 for Beckley. The ball on the 47-yard line. Turnovers tonight. That's now going to be 2 for George Washington. McMillan back to pass. He's going to throw it down the field. Jump ball. It's caught. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Beckley. Elijah Ranford on the jump ball. And, folks, we got ourselves a ball game here at Jerome Van Meter Stadium. We thought we were going to see running clock. Now we're starting to get a ball game, 45-33. And to be honest with you, GW needs to leave the ball on the ground. They don't need to throw the football. They are running at will against Beckley, and right now the play calling is keeping Beckley, in my opinion, in this ball game. 2-point conversion. Back to pass, McMillan throws it out there. It's juggled, caught, and the 2-point conversion is good. And folks, we got a game, 45-35, 9:15 remaining. If you're Woodrow Wilson, you onside kick. But if you're GW, why in the world are you even throwing the football? Because you have pretty much ran all over this team all night long. And we're going to go to a commercial break. Flying Eagle Football on Video Productions. It's presented by Chick-fil-A. At the half, quarterback Maddox McMillan for Beckley only had 57 yards passing. He has 243 right now, 3 touchdowns. Well, let's see if it's going to be an onside kick time for Beckley. They only trail now by 10, 9:15 remaining, and give the Flying Eagles all the credit in the world for making this a ball game. There's the onside kick. It's still out there, and Beckley's got it. Beckley's got it. The Flying Eagles have it. They're still alive for the home team. That ball took a scrum 2 or 3 times, and it's recovered. Bradley Snyder And here comes Maddox McMillan and the Flying Eagles offense. This team was dead to right. Only down by 10. We have ourselves a game here at Van Meter Stadium. 9:15 remaining. Let's got to get the right personnel. You got a quad setup. You have 5 receivers on the right side, and you're going to have probably a penalty on Beckley. Substitution infraction. Or unless they called it or got the timeout. Let's see if they got the timeout. Nope. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. But what a game. You knew the onside kick was coming up. Artificial surface. The ball took a crazy bounce, and Bradley Snyder came up with the onside kick recovery. We'll be back with more Flying Eagle football and video productions presented by Chick-fil-A. First down 15 now for the Flying Eagles. They were going to go muddle huddle right here. It's like a Chinese fire drill. Man in motion. McMillan throws it out there. Screen, juggled and caught for a loss of 2. Lucy on the reception. Second down at 17. Ball back over the 40-yard line to the 42. Under 9 minutes remaining in the game. It was a 30-point lead for George Washington. It's being cut to 10. The Flying Eagles have outscored GW 21-7 in this half, but the Patriots have thrown back-to-back interceptions in the red zone. Counter Trey staying in the home with Michael Ray. That's going to be no gain. Third down coming up. Michael Ray has played a standout game at the linebacker position. Third down and long. It's 4-down territory. The Flying Eagles, they are 1 of 7 on third down. If they don't convert this, there's hope if you're a Beckley fan because they are 2 of 3 converting fourth down. And we got some whistles across the way. Timeout Patriots, 8:08 remaining. You're watching Flying Eagle football on Video Productions. It is presented by Chick-fil-A. Welcome back to Jerome Van Meter Stadium. Third down and long. McMillan evades another rush. Throws it. It's going to be complete. And it's going to be near a first down. It's either Redford or Cook. Elijah Redfern, the freshman, makes the play on 3rd down and 16. That's going to move the chains more. That's the second 3rd down conversion of the night now for Beckley. Ball down at the 24-yard line. Here comes the blitz. McMillan throws it out there. It's going to be complete. Breaking out of another tackle. Getting down to about the 20-yard line. That's going to be Campbell. And you can see the home team with a lot of confidence. Tackle made by Coulter. Ball down at the 19-yard line. 2nd down and 5. Plenty of time. 7:20 remaining on a turning fourth quarter clock. McMillan, who only had 57 yards passing at the half, is up to 263. Back to pass. Over the middle. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down coming up. It's 4-down territory now. If you can't get to the quarterback, put your paw up there. That's what Poindexter did. So now 3rd down, 5 at the 19-yard line. They just converted on the last 3rd down conversion when it was 3rd and 16. McMillan looking, scrambling, sending the play. Flicks it out there. It's going to be complete. It's going to be a 1st down for the Flying Eagles at the 10-yard line. I tell you what, this quarterback, junior quarterback, does an excellent job of extending the play. Catch made by Kenyon Cook of 9 yards. 1st down and goal at the 10-yard line. Under 7 minutes remaining. It was once a 30-point GW lead. It's been reduced to 10. Let's see if we're going to see a counter tray play here. Counter tray left, turning it up. A few positive yards. That's going to be Kenyon Cook. Down to the 7. Anthony Castro, 6'4", 250 junior, on the tackle to wrap him up. 2nd down and goal, technically the 6.5-yard line. Cook in motion. Back to pass, McMillan throws it in there. Touchdown, Beckley! Chase Colucci with his 2nd touchdown reception of the night. And folks, we thought once was George Washington was going to blow Beckley off the turf of their home field and get running clock. Beckley has now positioned themselves to potentially come from behind and win this game. The 4th touchdown toss of the night for Maddox McMillan. Colucci with his 2nd touchdown reception, his 3rd overall. 6:07 remaining. Extra point is up and is through the uprights and good. 6:07 remaining. What a game. Beckley now trailing by 3, 45-42. Flying Eagle football action on Video Productions. It is presented by Chick-fil-A. Ding, ding, ding. We have a game at Van Meter Stadium in Beckley. It once was a 30-point advantage for the Kanawha Countyans. It's been reduced to 3, 45-42. Maddox McMillan, 14 of 24 passing, 278 yards and 4 touchdowns. And they're going to kick it off this time. Brought down at the 7, over the 25, across the 40. Well, let's see what the Patriots offense will try to do right here. They have 227 yards of rushing offense. They have thrown back-to-back picks in the red zone. Beckley's defense hasn't stopped their running attack at all tonight. The Anthony Wright has 11 carries, 128 yards. You would think that Beckley would have to stop the run in the final 5:59 to get the ball back. They have outscored the Patriots 28-7 in this second half. First down 10 at the 42-yard line. There's a handoff that time, and in the backfield shedding the tackler was Valentine, the freshman. No gain. It could have been a loss of 2 or 3. Second down and 9 coming up. Beckley trying to get their second win of the season. Remember when I said in the third quarter, unless the wheels came off for George Washington, they were going to go to 2-1. Well, by golly, 3.5 has already fell off. Let's see if Beckley can get the final one to fall off the hinges here, the wagon. But what a game between these two programs. Second down 9 at the 43. High snap, there's the handoff, and guess what? Michael Ray goes nowhere. Number 34 for Beckley, Colton Ray with the tackle. Third down and 8 at Van Meter Stadium. Only parents and guardians and family can attend, and this place is going crazy right now. George Washington, 2 of 7 on third downs in this contest. If you're Beckley, you want to stay on sides. They've jumped off sides 5 times. Play clock still down to 13. Alexander from the gun. There's the handoff. It's going to be 4th down coming up. Decision time for the Patriots. 4:15 remaining on a turning fourth quarter clock. The Patriots are showing punt on their 47-yard line. And if you're Coach Chad Sterrett, you tell your team you stay disciplined and you stay on sides. Well, this would be a comeback for the Asians. Jace Kalushin standing at his own 11-yard line. He has a punt return for a touchdown of over 80 yards in this game tonight. It's been big play Beckley on both sides of the ball in the second half. High end over end kick. It hits at the 15. It's going to take a bounce at the 17. Who would have thought about an hour ago that I would be saying with 3:34 remaining in the game, the Flying Eagles have one timeout and they have an opportunity to win this foosball game. Maddox McMillan trying to engineer one of the most monumental comebacks that I've seen on the high school football level. Ball to 17-yard line. Toss pitch. Creasy. Creasy's going to get positive yards. Nice blocking by Kenya Cook, the receiver, number 6. Again, time's a factor. Only one timeout remaining for Beckley. Ball's at the 26-yard line, second short. Colucci up top. Pass. It's going to be incomplete. Third down coming up. Flying Eagles are now 3-9 on third down conversions. McMillan 14 of 25. 2-down territory here. Colton Ray's going to come in as a blocking back. 3:02 remaining. The clock is stopped. This will be a counter play somewhere. Man in motion. Counter play to Creasy. Creasy's got the first down. Creasy's got more. He's across midfield. Finally tackled. I tell you what, every wheel off the wagon's about fell off for George Washington. They're trying to hold on for dear life, and Beckley's trying to kick it in. That was Hayden Hatfield on a touchdown-saving tackle. 2:45 remaining in the game. Clock is now running. 1 timeout remaining. Man in motion. Toss pitch. Cutting it up. McKenyon Cook. It was designed to go to the outside. He was sealed off nicely, so he just cut up the field. He went south. 1 timeout remaining. 43 yards Beckley needs. They need to get inside the 35-yard line for a field goal try to tie it up. Back to pass. McMillan steps up. He'll lose one rush. He'll lose a second. He throws across his body. A diving try inside the 40. It's going to be caught. Incomplete. Kenyon Cook, the intended receiver. This will bring up another 3rd down conversion. Flying Eagles have converted on their last 3 3rd down conversion attempts. 1:58 remaining. Beckley's trying to come from behind and win it. The Patriots are trying to hang on to dear life. Here comes the blitz. McMillan throws. It's going to be incomplete, and now the game is going to hinge on this 4th down play. Kalai Kimball was the intended receiver. If the Patriots can get a stop here, they can take a knee. Timeout Beckley. We'll be back with more Flying Eagle football presented by Chick-fil-A. The game hinges on this one play right here. 4th down and 8. The ball at the 43-yard line. McMillan in the gun. His team trailing by 3. Here comes the blitz. McMillan back to pass. Throws it. It's going to be complete. 1st down, Woodrow Wilson. There's a missed tackle. Inside the 10-yard line. 1st down and goal. Kenyon Cook. Clock will stop now momentarily as the chains are set. 1:45 remaining. Kenyon Cook on a huge reception. Beckley trailed 44-14 at one point. They now trail 45. Or no, it was 45-14 at one point. They now trail 45-42. 1st down and goal, ball at the 9-yard line. Under center's McMillan. Counter trade to Creasy. Creasy, very little running room that time. Brought down by Michael Ray. 2nd down and goal. 1 timeout remaining. Really, the time's not a factor in this game for the play calling. You don't want to take too much time, though. No timeouts remaining for the Flying Eagles. We've hit 1 minute remaining. Man in motion. Toss pitch. Creasy's going to come back left. He's inside the 5. The 3. Down to about the 1 yard line. And we have a penalty flag back at the 8. It's going to be a holding call against Beckley. And now that will change the play calling of this game, because it's going to be 50 seconds remaining, no timeouts. A huge holding call. It would have been 3rd down and goal from the 1 yard line, and now it's going to be back. It's going to be back. That was a huge penalty. Creasy with 124 yards on 20 carries. The clock will now start. 2nd down and goal. Now time is a factor with no timeout. 40 seconds remaining. They look like, let's see if this will be play action pass out of this. I'll be surprised if they ran it. No, they're going to toss, sweep it, and trying to get out of bounds. Unable to is Kenyon Cook. 25 seconds remaining. 3rd down and goal. They've got to call play. You don't want to spike it here, because if you do, you lose it down. It'll be 4th down. It's down to 15 seconds. 3rd down. You don't want to spike it. You didn't want to do that. It's now going to be 4th down and goal. You just cost yourself a down. That's what you did. That's one thing that you didn't want to do. Now it's going to be 4th down and goal. The Flying Eagles are 3 of 4 on 4th down conversions. Maddox McMillan, 15 of 28, 313 yards. Now they're going to kick the field goal. So this will be a game-time field goal of 31 yards. The kick is up. It is through and good. No, wide left. Wide left with Catrone. And George Washington will escape Jerome Van Meter Stadium with a victory here tonight. Catrone's field goal was short. Wide left, excuse me. And this will be another tough luck loss for the Flying Eagles, but what a comeback. They were down by 30, and they scored 28 unanswered. They were down by 31. They scored 28 unanswered to pull within 3. And now it's my fault, because I forgot that Beckley has a field goal kicker. And I was sitting there, I'm not used to broadcasting teams that have adequate consistent field goal kickers, and Beckley does. They have 2 of them, so they spiked the ball, and they just wanted to get a game-time field goal attempt and send this bad boy into overtime. And the only thing George Washington's got to do is just take a knee. The Flying Eagles are unable to stop the clock. Maddox McMillan came into this game tonight with 960 yards passing. He's going to leave here tonight with over 1,200 yards passing, 313. What a game. The Patriots are just going to take a knee. And that's going to do it. And George Washington will escape. They'll go north back up the turnpike on 79 with a 45-42 victory, but they led 45-14. I thought we were going to have running clock. Beckley came back with 28 unanswered points very quickly on the stats. Total offense, Woodrow Wilson 477, GW with 416. Maddox McMillan 15-28 passing for Woodrow, 313 yards, 4 touchdowns, and an INT. Leading receiver was Chase Colucci, 3 catches, 93 yards, and 2 scores. Elijah Redford, 4 for 74, touchdown. Cook, 4 for 69, and a touchdown. Creasy, 20 carries, 125 yards tonight. Kenyon Cook had a touchdown run. Robert Alexander, 8 of 21, 177, a touchdown, and 2 INTs. Both interceptions came in the red zone in the second half from Kenyon Cook, and Beckley came back, capitalized, and scored. DeAnthony Wright, 11 carries, 128 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Then you had Valentine, 12 carries, 90 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Fitzpatrick, 2 catches, 94 yards, and a touchdown. GW was in the red zone 8 times tonight, and they capitalized 6 times, but they turned the ball over twice. And I'll tell you, Beckley nearly pulled this one off. Again, your final score is 45-42. I'll be joined by Pedro Ledger tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock in Logan County as Chattanooga Regional takes on Nitro. We'd like to thank your sponsors. We'd like to thank Butch Mounts. For Garrett Lester, Joe Mounts, and Brian Shepard, I'm Joe Kinzer saying so long to everyone from Van Meter Stadium. This is Flying Eagle Football Video Productions. It's presented by Chick-fil-A.
People text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
At United Bank, banking means more than financial solutions. It means rallying around the causes that are important to our customers, employees, and communities. While we have grown in size and presence, we have never forgotten our roots. By giving back to our local communities and funding business development, we help fuel economic growth. Our success is your success, because to us, this is home. United Bank, West Virginia's bank, proud to be united with the Mountaineers. Member FDIC.
Today's broadcast is presented in part by Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Since 1950, the team at Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling has proudly served the Kanawha Valley and surrounding areas. McKinney Family Chiropractic. McKinney Family Chiropractic provides safe and effective treatment that will help eliminate pain and get you fully functional again.